Guys, we were back out here at the range. I have no power at the house except for the generator, so I was like, why not? I got power in my scope, I got some ammo. Let's see what we can do here. So this video I'm just gonna be shooting just at some 300, 400, and 500 yards with the DNT. I'm making this video because they actually have a giveaway on the website where you can win. Sorry, I just want to double check. It's a Ruger AR-15, very nice rifle, and there's a couple other like second and third place prizes. So if you have a DNT Optic, I'll put a link in the description to where you can go to submit your videos, and all the rules and qualifications are right there in the web page. So I'm going to go over. I had this guy for, oh man, almost not quite a year, a couple months. Yeah, a couple months. See, I had this for quite a few months now, and at first it was a little different than my other scopes. After using it for a few months, like, it's second nature to me now. And now that the weather's changing, all the vegetation's down, I've been doing some hunting with it, it's way more familiar to switch between options and really utilize the capabilities of this scope. It's very impressive at night. It's a thermal night. This is your IR illuminator, and if you want to see out far, you just screw that out and it spotlights it. Screwed in, more like a flood for closer, but in the other videos I shot 500 yards out here at night with ease with this thing. Quality is amazing. You know, I've been taking in the woods, beating around, cold weather, hot weather, rain, no issues at all. And the controls, I'll go over them and what all they do here. And the power supply, it's just one of these, sorry, what is the number of these again? The 18650 batteries. Some people don't like them. Like, you want to be, some people, my other one, you have to just charge it, has an internal battery, but I like these because if internal battery goes bad, you're screwed. These you can carry, they're small, affordable. You know, you carry an army of them if you want to. More than enough for, you know, a couple nights or whatever. Or if you're going on a camping trip, get a handful of them, charge them up, and you're good to go. It just screws right in there. And then just, you have to adjust, you know, all your focuses. It's real good from close range to 500 yards. The best thing I love about this scope is the ballistic calculator that's built into it. So you set your height over bore, bullet weight, temperatures, which is going to be interesting to see because it's way colder now. Elevation, where you're at, we're I think like 2,600 feet above sea level here, and you push the laser button and it tells you exactly, it'll light up red where your holdover. And so let me quit talking, we'll do some shooting, and I'll go over some of the features like the picture-in-picture, different settings, and all that good stuff. Okay guys, so I'm just on a bipod here. So I'm going to adjust the focus, or I'm going to zoom in here. Alright, okay, so that bottom left reticle down there on that plate, that's laser. And if you zoom out, obviously it's kind of in the center there. You know what I mean? So if you zoom out, and then you hit the laser button, that's more that way. So it's showing 300 yards, you hit it again, it'll show you a right aim. And let's get into it. Okay, there we go. So there you go. I don't know if it's the temperature difference. Yeah, she's hitting low. It's pretty harsh though. Alright, so I'll go into settings. I'm shot a little high. Not using the best ammo either. So let's get to the settings here. So you're going to hit the settings button up on top. Hold it. Okay, and then this is your main menu, and this is where you go zeroing. And let's see, there's your ballistic calculator. And you hit your right directional, and then you go into settings down here, and this is everything you have. Yep, so 62, bullet length, there's temperature, and then I think, yeah, so this is where you can change it. It's literally, it's probably about 40 degrees. I should have checked. Oh, 42. Let's see if that made any difference at all. And then just get left directional to back out. And then let's try it again. Okay. Yeah, let's try to see if that changed anything. It did. It really did. Huh. I pulled that one. Yeah, that made actually a difference. 401. It says even about there. Let's try that. Right on, brother. There we go. You can hear it anyway. Okay, back outside here, scope. I'm using SS109 ammo. It's not good ammo. It's not good ammo for grouping, but I was just trying to show you a little bit of how the scope works. So right now the power is on standby. Hit it once, it's on. So if you're just chilling in the woods and you want your scope on, but you don't want to be draining the battery, just press it. Goes power saving. This is your laser. You push it. You'll see the reticle in the left corner because that's where the laser is, and it'll tell you your yardage, and then you can do that what you want. You hit it again, it will show you the holdover, and then this is how you switch. I'll go back in the scope. I'll show you. This toggles your night vision, infrared and stuff. Okay guys, we're back in the scope here. So we're daytime, and you just press that button I showed you. Now we're in thermal, and then if you want to go back daytime, you just hit that button again, and then if you hit this left directional, it changes the hot, iron hot, black hot, white hot, red hot. I like white or black hot. Black hot. White hot. So yeah, and then if you want to go into night vision, here in night vision, so there's a button, your left directional. Focus this to. There we go. This is night vision. Obviously we're in the daytime here, so it's not really doing much. And then you can switch right to thermal by hitting that button, and if you hit it again, brings you back in night vision. And then if you hit the picture-in-picture, if you press it, it changes your brightness, and if you hold it, it'll bring up picture-in-picture. So that way you have thermal, something like that. And then I think you can, let's see, yeah, there. So you can invert it. So if you're using thermal, you can have your night vision up there, and so you can see the thermal and night vision's not together. I guess the reticles, you have to go in and change your thermal settings in there, and then it'll be on, because it sits higher than the, or lower than the regular scope there. And then you just push it left directional. You can switch through the colors again there. And then say if you want to switch back, you can go there. And then you can orientate if you want the top square to left or right or in center and stuff like that. Very useful. So back out here, like I said, this switches between your modes, night and thermal, or thermal and night. So this is your thermal, or this is your night daytime switch. You hold long press it to switch between daytime and thermal. So this is like the daytime night vision optic, and the thermal one sits down here. That's why the reticles weren't lined up. You go in the menu and you can take your X and Y axis numbers and just plug it in there, and then you're good to go. Which I should do that, by the way, because I usually just use night vision, but I've been using thermal because it's vegetation starting to die off. So I'm gonna do that here. Got a couple hunting videos coming up. But yeah, so check them out. There's a lot to this scope. It's been a great unit. So if you guys have any questions, reach out to me, and let's do some more shooting while we're here. Okay, so now you can see I have my thermal set up correctly. There's different profiles you picked. I had this one on for a different rifle for my 300 Blackout, I think. I don't know why it's so different, but it is. So yeah, so you see now everything's right on. Obviously, it's kind of hard to use the thermal in the middle of the daytime, but you know, if something was there running, you would see it. You can always switch different colors. Yeah, that's probably a little better. You can see better there. But at night works absolutely amazing. So we'll get some hunting videos very soon here. Let's do some more shooting. There's the good old DNT TNC 225R. There's such a fun setup there. Yeah, I got some hunting videos coming soon now that the vegetation's finally dying, but it is cold outside, so I'm going to head back home. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one.